Hello, hi guys. Hi Rutuja. Hi Jenny Chitradurga. Am I audible, right? Let me know in the chat box once. Hi guys. Hello everyone. Guys, just let me know in the chat box. Am I audible, right? Properly for everyone? Hope there is no disturbance from my end. Clearly audible, everything. Yes, good evening. Good evening, guys. Yes, Chitradurga, I got it. That's great. We'll start session today's one in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Then ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ Okay, that's been a great thing. Okay, start our today's session, guys. Already yesterday I told you, actually by the end of the day, yesterday we have to finish the gravitation, but unfortunately last concept it will be remains. Okay, that's why first I will try to finish that one. What is that topic? Kepler's law of planetary motion. Actually we are talking about the satellites, correct ना? Satellites के बाद में आता है Kepler's law of planetary motion. We'll finish this one by today and then we'll start the heat and temperature. Clear है ना? Heat and temperature में especially we are talking about what is the meaning of heat and what is the meaning of temperature, and moreover temperature measure करने के लिए different scale होता है. Okay, नीट के तरफ के देखने से दो क्वेश्चन आता है. Conversion of temperature from one scale to another scale. Here few scales will become. We know that, right? Temperature scales means usually in our surroundings, temperature rises means we are going to measure the temperature with degree centigrade. Correct now? But degree centigrade. But we know that when you go for a hospital to check up your health, if you are not feeling well, means your body temperature will they are going to measure with the Fahrenheit scale. ये दोनों स्केल ही है, करेक्ट ना, टेम्परेचर मेजर करने के लिए. बट व्हाट विल बी द डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज टू and how to convert from degree Celsius to Fahrenheit? Everything we are going to study in this today's class. Cool. Means okay, between a session please drop your doubts in a chat box without fail. Clear? Okay, we'll start our session with recalling. Okay, recall क्या है? What we discussed in a previous class. First thing है orbital velocity of a satellite, motion of a satellite. Orbital velocity के लिए पहले I will write the escaping velocity because it is also important. Correct ना? Escaping velocity के लिए equation आ गया था under root of 2dr. ओके, इसका वैल्यू कितना आ गया था 11.2 किलोमीटर पर सेकेंड। ऑर्बिटल वेलोसिटी के लिए इक्वेशन v naught will be equal to under root of gr, and relation between escaping velocity and orbital velocity ratio we will take, correct na? V by v naught is equal to, under cancelling the ratios we will get root 2 is to 1. Meanwhile we can write v is equal to root 2 times the orbital velocity, right? And later on we discussed about the time period. Time period calculate करने के लिए we use the formula like this: t is equal to 2 pi r divided by v. v क्या होता है इधर? Orbital velocity we need to take, because a satellite which is revolving around the planet means it is in the orbit only. The satellite which is possessing the velocity, it will be orbital velocity, right? What I am saying, need to take orbital velocity here. I'm taking orbital velocity and calculating. Finally, we will get t square is proportional to r to the power 3. Correct now? This one equation we got. And lastly, energy of a satellite. Right? Here, energy of a satellite may two kinds of energy we saw. Correct now? First one is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy क्या मिला था हमको? Half m v square. Again v square means it is nothing but v naught square होता है, means orbital velocity होता है, करेक्ट ना? ऑर्बिटल वेलोसिटी के लिए फार्मूला क्या आ गया था इधर? ऑर्बिटल वेलोसिटी सब्स्टिट्यूट करने से काइनेटिक एनर्जी का फार्मूला विल बी इक्वल टू g कैपिटल M स्मॉल m डिवाइडेड बाय 2r आ गया था, राइट नो? एंड देन पोटेंशियल एनर्जी आल्सो वी फाइंड आउट, right? Potential energy के लिए how you are going to define the potential energy? Yes, right, exactly right, guys. Potential energy we are defining negative of the work done. Work done के लिए formula क्या है? Minus g capital M small m divided by r, correct ना? This is a two kinds of energy, and summation of these two energy we call total energy. Total energy के लिए equation आ गया था हमारे पास, ये दोनों को ऐड करना है ना, ऐड करने से हमको मिलता है टोटल एनर्जी विल बी माइनस d divided to r, right? And comparing this all the equation, I told yesterday this potential energy will be equals to 2 times of the kinetic energy and also equals to 2 times of the total energy, right? These are all the things which we these are all the things which we discussed in a previous class. Is there any doubt? Let me know in a chat box once. Appreciation from my end to JNV Ballari. They are participating like a hell. Yes, good. And remaining all, Rutuja, Chitradurga. Yes, great. Okay, we'll move to the next concept. Actually, yesterday we didn't finish that one. Geostationary satellites. क्या क्या होता है इधर देखते हैं एक बार, ओके? और एक बार, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. लोअर अर्थ ऑर्बिट लियो, ओके? इसका डिस्टेंस होता है फ्रॉम द अर्थ सरफेस अराउंड फ्रॉम द 200 किलोमीटर टू द 2000 किलोमीटर तक. In this range, we are going to put our satellites to the orbit which are revolving around the planet. We will get some different kind of information, geological information. That's why we will keep the LEO satellites. Clear na? This range will be 200 kilometer to 2000 kilometers. And then period of rotation means time period क्या होता है? It will take hardly 90 minutes to cover one complete revolution. One complete revolution करने के लिए कितना टाइम लेता है? 90 minutes. किधर? लियो में. Come to the next one, MIO. MIO में it is stands for middle earth orbit. Okay, second वाला. This is first one. This is the last one, third one. MIO में actually the range will be comes to be 2000 kilometer to 36,000 kilometer. In this range, we are going to keep we are going to launch the satellites. Those satellites belongs to MIO. Correct ना? And then इसका time period होता है 12 hours. 12 hours. 12 hours means in one day it will rotate 2 times only. 2 times it will be rotate around the planet. Earth ke aspas 2 times it will be rotate in a one day. First one will be 1.5 hour के लिए एक means around more than 12, right? हाँ 14 होता है, 14 or 15 rounds होता है, right? And coming to the last one, this is what the actual topic of your syllabus. Has not like that. Actually, I told you no. Escaping velocity means bahar chalta hai. Okay, with some certain velocity when we throw object, it will be start to rotate. Correct na? That region hai na, maybe the particle or the satellite will be rotate around the Earth orbit from this point. A point se point B means it is completely an orbit only. Completely it is belonging to orbit only, path only. These are all segments, small segments hota hai, like this. Okay, depending upon the application, you need to keep the satellites to the particular orbit. I told you that yesterday. If you want to find out the geological changes, or sometimes ice will be melted in a polar region or a huge amount, that information you require means that information will not given by the geosatellites. Geostationary satellite will not give that information. That information will be given by LEO. लियो ऑर्बिट में कौन सा सैटेलाइट्स होता है ना, वो सैटेलाइट्स देता है वो इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए. बिकॉज दिस लियो ऑर्बिट्स व्हाट दे विल डू, दे विल revolve around the earth in a 90 minutes one time, means whatever the changes will be occur. No, so, for example, recently Ukraine में क्या हुआ था, fight war चलता था ना, right? That time each and every time you are getting a news from the that region will be from the LEO orbit. And moreover, मान लो somewhere the forest को आग लगाया है, ಬೆಂಕಿ ಬಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, fire हो गया, Sarina, that information you required immediately means within 1.5 hour it will be cover one complete round, means it will give the information. इसके लिए आसपास ही होता है 200 और 400 किलोमीटर के अगल बगल घूमता रहता है यार सैटेलाइट्स, राइट? Hope you understood. Orbit means it is not particular orbit, path, it's a path, that's it. Okay, if it is rotating near the earth surface means that is the path of that satellite. Further 100 kilometer or between a difference only they will put the satellites. So many satellites are there in our earth orbit. Okay, nowadays we can say like that it become a garbage. That much of satellites we are going to keep in a earth orbit, entire world. Man, shall I continue? Yeah. I think satellites is not working properly now. कोई problem नहीं. Next one is that third one, geostationary satellites. Okay, geostationary satellites means they are the satellites we are talking about. This one, they are keeping 36,000 kilometer above the earth surface. Okay, those satellites क्या करता है, देखो, just मान लो this is a satellite. Okay, this is a satellite which is kept at a distance of 36 kilometer, 3,600. Okay, 36,000 kilometer from the earth surface. Okay, actually ये satellite क्या होता है, geostationary बोल रहा हूं मैंने. Stationary का मतलब होता है rest, or it should be looking like a rest only. Why it will be looking like rest? Because एक टाइम पीरियड होता है ना ये सैटेलाइट का, क्या टाइम पीरियड, दिस टाइम पीरियड विल बी एग्जैक्टली इक्वल टू 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours means earth also takes to complete one revolution, rotation, 24 hours. 24 hours, करेक्ट ना? मान लो आप इधर है पॉइंट ए के ऊपर, पॉइंट बी के ऊपर आता है, करेक्ट ना? एट दिस टाइम सैटेलाइट था इधर पॉइंट ए डैश, व्हेन यू कम हियर नो सैटेलाइट्स कम्स टू हियर बी डैश, मींस अर्थ in which speed it will be rotate, with the same speed this satellite will be rotated. That's why if it is visible to your eye means, okay, it will be looking like a stationary only, because earth rotation and as well as the satellite rotation will be having a same speed. Clear enough? Or else we can say time period will be same. Time period will be same. And moreover, why we are launching the satellites to the orbit means, जियो ऑर्बिट को क्यों सैटेलाइट को लॉन्च करना है मींस वी नीड सिग्नल्स, फोन सिग्नल्स, आपका घर में होता है ना डिश का सिग्नल, राइट? those signal will be catching by these geostationary satellites. How means, मान लो this is a satellite, just imagine, try to imagine, this is a 2-dimension, I can't able to keep, say anything. This is a satellite. Yes, this is a satellite. Actually this is your home, this is your beautiful home. On your home there is an dish, this is the dish. क्या है ये? Dish है. Okay, you might be know that dish will be, you are going to fix the dish to particular direction you are going to fix the dish, correct now? Why? Can anybody tell me what is the answer for this one? Why we are going to keep the dish in a particular direction? Just imagine all over your village, you just once you क्या करना है, inquiry करो throughout your village, okay, all the homes, yeah, they have a dish that dish is there means that dish direction will be similar from every home. May I know why it is like that? May I know? Did you got my question? What I say, what I'm asking? ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಊರುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ ಮನೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ ಡಿಶ್, DTH and moreover Videocon, whatever it may be, the direction will be fixed to one direction, means their face will be fixed to one direction only. Throughout the village you checked it, okay, in the same direction hota hai, because these dishes will get the signal from the geostationary satellite. If the geostationary satellite here means the dish will be receive the signal. Yes, signal connect hota hai idhar. Okay, if the satellites comes to here means yes dash, okay, earth also move to in this direction. At the time satellites we are also moving to the same direction, again this will get the same signal will be idhar se aata hai, at the time we are also rotated to this direction. Clear enough? Actually geostationary satellites we are using for getting a signals especially. Clear? And moreover these satellites will be revolve around the earth orbit in a equator belt. We can say equator mein rotate hota hai. This is 2D, this is what I write now here, white color wala, this is 3D. It is rotating in a equator belt, geostationary satellite. And moreover another one type of satellites will become, okay, those satellites are actually, देखो इधर, this is the equator, those satellites which are revolving around the earth in an inclined plane to the equator belt, like this. Here it is the satellite. These kind of satellites we called as an geosynchronous satellites. Geosynchronous. Clear enough? These are all about the short note of satellites. Hope you all understood this one, right? I need response guys now. Rituja, Jainvi, Chitradurga, Ballari. Hope you all are got this one, right? Second part. Okay, this one now. First one will be geostationary. It is in a equator belt. Equator belt say, okay, another few kinds of satellites we are launching. They are rotating around the earth only, but to the equator belt they are making some, they are inclined some angle theta, and they will be rotate like this. What I draw in the figure, no, like this they will rotate around the Earth orbit with respect to the equator belt. Those kind of satellites we called as an geosynchronous satellites. Geosynchronous satellites. Clear? Okay, that's it. And if they are asking the time period of this one, means try to use the formula same. Time period is equal to क्या आ गया था उधर 2 pi r to the power of 3 by 2 under root of gm. Use this formula to get the time period. Okay, you will get exactly 24 hours here. Cool. And we'll come to the exact point of the class, that is Kepler's law of planetary motion. We'll start this one. Before starting this Kepler's law of planetary motion, actually I will tell you guys, Kepler ने दिया था 3 laws. Due to the planetary motion analyze करने के लिए 3 laws दिया है, और 3 laws we are going to discuss here. But one of the most important thing is here, actually हमको पता है, this is sun, means what we will think, sun के around the planets which are revolving around the sun in a circular path we'll talk. Correct ना? Circular path में rotate होता है. Sun will be at the center of that portion. Like in this way we are actually thinking, but it is actually wrong. The statement which is given by the Kepler. How it will be happen? What are those laws? I will explain now. Actually, before that, you need to know about one thing. What is the meaning of the ellipse? Is there anybody knows? Guys, ellipse क्या होता है? मैथ्स में पढ़ाता है ना, ellipse. Actually, circle means, देखो इधर, this is a circle means, करेक्ट ना? इसके लिए इक्वेशन बनता है मैथ्स में x square plus y square equals, right? No, if you don't know means try to note down these points. This is the equation for circle, करेक्ट ना? सिमिलर वे एलिप्स के लिए एक इक्वेशन होता है x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is the equation for ellipse. किसके लिए इक्वेशन? एलिप्स के लिए इक्वेशन है. ये क्या है, b क्या है, उसको पता करना है हमको. इधर x and y आर द कोऑर्डिनेट्स होता है. ये विल बी द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम दिस सेंटर टू द कोऑर्डिनेट. वी कैन से लाइक दिस, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. करेक्ट ना? एलिप्स में क्या होता है, देखो, दिस इज सेंटर, दिस इज अलोंग x एक्सिस, दिस इज अलोंग y एक्सिस. सुनो, ध्यान से सुनो. From this point, center से A point तक and this end, दोनों end तक है ना distance. We call this one as an 2a. क्या है? 2a. We are naming this 2a as an major axis. क्या है? Major axis. लिख दो इसको. This is major axis. ellipse में. And then from point here to here, shall I give the name y2 minus y? This is the distance, total distance. We will call this one as an 2b. क्या है? 2b. 2b को हम बोलते हैं minor axis. Minor axis. Total distance major axis, total distance minor axis along the YB. Yes, right. Good guys. Okay. And then next part, interesting one here. Y2, this center है ना, वो I will call. Up to this point, distance होता है ना, ये distance होता है B. B में आधा है, 2B में आधा means B only, right? B. We call this one as an semi-minor axis. Semi-minor axis. Similar way, in a similar way, from this 0 O to x तक ये distance है ना, ये distance we called as an A. This is called semi major axis. Clear, right? These are the things, guys. If you know about the ellipse means, let me know. I will skip this all the things. मैथ्स बहुत ज्यादा होता है, मुझे मैथ्स पसंद आता है, मैथ्स ज्यादा बोलता हूँ, एंड syllabus lag होता है. If you know means I will go fast. Do you know these all things, right? Yes. Though if you people tell me means, if you are saying means yes sir we know means, then it will be benefit to me. Okay, or else I want to explain everything and क्या होता है ना, daily concept lag हो रहा है, it's a, that's why. Okay, and ये दोनों को बीच में एक रिलेशन होता है, किस किस के बीच में, a and b के बीच में. क्या है वो, b square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Here e stands for eccentricity, and this value है ना, e value, it will be greater than 0 होता है and less than 1 होता है. Means the value will be lies between 0 to 1. If it is greater than 0 means it will become circle. क्या होता है, सर्कल होता है. ये इक्वेशन को डालो, पता होता है आपको. Okay, if it is less than 1 means it will become ellipse. Ellipse means like egg के शेप में आता है. Correct? These are the mathematical parts. And come to the first law, Kepler's law. First law क्या बोलता है, उसको बोलता हूं मैंने. Actually planet will be revolve around the sun in this orbit only. ये orbit कैसा है, ellipse. No, that's why we call this one as an elliptical orbit. कौन सा orbit है, elliptical orbit. Orbit में इधर r जोड़ दो, printing mistake हो गया. Okay, elliptical orbit. This is planet. Okay, now I have one question to all of you guys. Let me know where the sun will be located. I will give means 3 positions here. First position है center, that is O. Second position I will give you all A. Third position is B. Let me know guys, in which point A, O, B, where the sun will be located. Let me know. This is 9th standard syllabus, that's why. Where the sun will be located among these things. Oh. Okay. What about Chitradurga? Ballari. So Ballari हो गया. Next. Rutuja, may I know where the sun is located among these 3 points? देखो इधर, sun is actually located at here. 2 focus आता है, elliptical orbit के लिए 2 focus आता है. We'll call this a focus 1. I will call this is a focus 2. Sun will be located either any one of the focus. Either any one of the focus sun will be located. Either maybe F1 में होता है और F2. At any cost इधर नहीं होता है. Clear ना ये बात? Sun will be located either in F1, either in F2. Yes. Okay. Good. कोई problem नहीं. And moreover, इधर Kepler law is very simple, guys. Kepler law क्या है? First law. Actually, this is a sun. Around the sun, planet is revolving. Planet which has a mass m. Planet which has a mass m, which is revolving around the sun in an elliptical orbit. कौन सा orbit? Elliptical orbit. Kepler first law is finished. Kepler's first law is finished. Finish हो गया, right? But one more point we need to understand here, where planet is very near to the sun and where the planet is very far to the sun. That point we need to find out. I will tell you. Just imagine, ये पूरा distance होता है ना, ये होता है इधर से इधर तक. Means At this point, we can write the point as an a comma 0. ध्यान से सुनो. This point we can write this one as an minus a comma 0. Right? मान लो planet will be at the point of a comma 0. इधर था planet. What is the shortest distance, they will ask? What is the shortest distance of the planet from the sun? Shortest distance क्या होता है? We need to find out that one. मान लो shortest distance यही है r. r था shortest distance. Okay, r है. Remaining things क्या होता है देखो इधर. And from the midpoint है ना, इधर से sun तक है ना distance. ये distance हम बोलते हैं ये into e. क्या बोलते हैं हम? ये into e बोलते हैं हम. Understood right? What I'm saying? ये into e from the midpoint to the sun. From the sun to planet distance है r. This is what the shortest distance of the planet from the sun. Shortest distance. I will call this one as an r1. देखो r1 के लिए क्या इक्वेशन बनता है बोलता हूं मैंने r1 is equal to, देखो r1 चाहिए मीन्स ये पूरा का डिस्टेंस है ना, ये डिस्टेंस राइट, ये डिस्टेंस है, यही डिस्टेंस को क्या करना है, सबट्रैक्ट करो. देखो ये माइनस ये ही हो गया. देन ये कॉमन है, ले लो कॉमन, ये r1 is equal to a into 1 minus e. This is what the shortest distance of the planet from the sun. क्या बोलते हैं हम इसको? Shortest distance. Shortest distance. Clear? Okay. This is shortest distance. What will be the longest distance? Yes, longest distance कहाँ होता है? Is there anybody tell me where will be the longest distance? मुझे position बोल दो, just it is enough. I will tell you what is the longest distance का value क्या होता है, मैंने बोलता हूँ आपको. Position बोल दो. Where will be the longest distance from the sun? इधर मिलता है क्या? नहीं. इधर नहीं. इधर नहीं मिलता है. Longest distance will be minus a comma 0. A होता है longest distance. Okay, from this point to sun है ना distance. I will call this distance as an r2. I will call this distance, yes, good, r2. And again we know that from here to center the distance is a. Then we want to find out the value of r2, means longest distance find out करना है, means क्या कैलकुलेट करना है हमको, longest distance को कैलकुलेट करना है हम, that is r2. r2 required means ये a वैल्यू को, यही वैल्यू को this one को ऐड करो, means ये प्लस ये ही हो गया. meanwhile r2 is equal to ये कॉमन लेने से 1 plus e बन गया. This is what the longest distance. They will ask this one, that's why I told you. Clear है ना ये बात? Clear है ना? Kepler's first law says like that. It is all about planetary motion. A planet which is revolving around the sun in an elliptical orbit, where sun is one of the center of foci. The shortest distance of the planet from the sun is at the semi-major axis only. We called r1. r1 का value होता है a into 1 minus e. And longest distance, farthest distance will be minus a में होता है, right? That value will come out to be a into 1 plus e. That's great. This is a Kepler's first law हो गया. Come to the next one, Kepler's second law. Second law क्या बोलता है? सुनो इधर. Actually, I want to tell you whether you know or I don't know. Okay, this is a planet. When it is moving very near to the sun, when it is moving near to the sun, इसका velocity होता है ना v1, and when it is moving very far from the sun, this is the a comma 0, this is minus a comma 0. At this portion the velocity होता है ना planet का, I will call this one as an v2. एक बात क्या है ना, इधर v1 velocity when the planet which is moving near the sun actually greater than the v2 velocity, means v1 is more than the v2, right? What I'm saying, v1 is greater than the v2 hota hai. Keep this one in mind. And this is a general one. I will tell you why I told this one also. Here the statement will be says like that, the aerial velocity of a planet is constant. ये क्या है सर, एरियल वेलोसिटी? बोलता हूँ, सब कुछ बोलता हूँ. द प्लैनेट स्वीप्स इक्वल एरिया इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. ये ले लो. फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट वी विल सॉल्व द और वी विल अंडरस्टैंड द केप्लर्स सेकंड लॉ. प्लैनेट स्वीप्स इक्वल एरिया इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. ये एरिया किधर से आता है? देखो, मान लो आई विल टेक this one as an area. This is a complete area which I am considering. Okay, I will call this one area as an A1. मान लो from the point area ले लिया ना, just a minute, I will take another name. Okay, this is point Q, this is point Q dash. Q to Q dash, when the planet will be moved, that time it covers this much of area. That area is A. To cover this much of area, it takes the time T1. It takes the time T1. Similarly, when it comes to the point of here, I will call this one as an, क्या बोलूं इसको, R dash R बोलता हूं. ओके, देखो इधर से इधर तक एरिया स्वीप करता है ना. इधर एरिया देखो, आई विल कॉल दिस वन एरिया एज एन A2. okay, these two areas, and to cover this area it will takes the time T2. okay, these two areas are actually equal. क्या होता है? actually equal होता है. that is what the Kepler's second law. देखो इधर, planet sweeps equal area in equal interval of time. ये टाइम कितना लेता है ना, इधर नियर द सन कितना टाइम लेके कितना एरिया, इन सेम टाइम में सेम एरिया इन अनदर पोर्शन wherever it will covers the same area in same interval of time. This is called the Kepler's second law. Planet sweeps equal area in equal interval of time. मान लो the planet will come now S dash and yes, here से इधर तक मूव हो रहा है. okay, now the area will be this much. actually this area है ना, I will call this one as an A3, right? to cover this A3 it took the time T3. here also this area will be same to remaining all. we can say here change in area. total area ये है पूरा ellipse का, small area है ना, इसलिए I will call this one as an first one area as an dA1. to cover the dA1 it will takes the time dt1. it is exactly equal to dA2, means this one. okay, and time how much it will take dt2, it is also equal to same. and coming to the last one, this one here, dA3 by dt3 all are equal. that's why we call this one as an equals to constant. क्या बोलते हैं हम इसको? constant बोलते हैं. clear na? simply we can say this one as an dA upon dt is equal to constant. dA upon dt is equal to constant. this is called as an aerial velocity. ये क्या है guys? aerial velocity. understood? let me know in a chat box, is it understood, right? let me know in a chat box. Is it understood, right? Simple है, कोई प्रॉब्लम करना नहीं है. if you call this one as an dA1, time taken will be dt and this will be dA2, time will be dt2. दोनों क्या होता है? equal होता है. but PA is initially is greater than V2. yes, actually yes, actually here to cover more, देखो इधर एरिया कैसे दिख रहा है, इधर ज्यादा दिख रहा है, but area will be same. To cover that area, guys, actually here velocity will become decrease. वेलोसिटी क्या होता है, डिक्रीज होता है. एक्चुअली मैंने एक बात भी बोल दिया था उस दिन, v is inversely proportional to under root of r, right? I think you remember this one. As the distance from the sun or a planet will be increases, means velocity क्या होता है, decrease होता है. For this reason only I will tell you, here the planet which are having a velocity 1, here the planet which has a velocity 2, means farthest distance में velocity क्या होता है, less होता है. Here velocity high होता है. Just remember. Clear ना? And one more point, if you want to find out, means torque क्या होता है पूछता है, torque का value बता दो, right? Torque here constant means 0 होता है. Torque, how you are going to define? Torque is equal to force into perpendicular distance, or F for sin theta you will write. Correct ना? इधर force क्या होता है, towards the sun होता है, that is centripetal force towards the sun. Distance will be in this direction होता है, distance to the planet r. Okay, देखो इधर force in this direction means in this direction में force, in this direction में r होता है. इन दोनों का बीच में एंगल कितना होता है, 180 डिग्री होता है. मीन्स sin 180 वैल्यू क्या होता है, 0 होता है. sin 180 will be 0, hence torque also इधर 0 होता है. Clear? Velocity is high at near the sun at any cost. Let me know, is it clear? Good. Yes. And if in case they are asking about the what is the constant value पूछता है. Okay, constant value means now I told dA by dt is equal to constant. No, constant का value होता है L divided by 2m. L divided by 2m. इधर L stands for angular momentum. क्या बोलते हैं इसको, angular momentum. लिख दो इसको, angular momentum. Okay, and then angular momentum के लिए फार्मूला क्या होता है, mvr sin theta. mvr sin theta divided by 2m. Okay, this is what the value, dA upon dt. Clear? This is important. First one, dA by dt है ना, मैंने राउंड अप कर दिया. देखो, this is very important. Okay, angular momentum के लिए इक्वेशन लिख दो if they are asking, means, right? Kepler's law second law क्या बोलता है, aerial velocity of the planet will be constant everywhere. It covers equal areas in equal interval of time. That's it. Right? Shall we move to the next law? We'll move. Torque once again ना. Okay, सुनो. Shit. क्या याद कर दिया मैंने. Okay, I will write once again. देखो planet इधर है. Okay, when it is rotating towards the sun, there is a existence of force, centripetal force. Correct ना? And the distance, how we are going to measure? Distance we are going to measure from sun to the planet. Sun to the planet. In this direction we are measure the displacement. Right? Torque के लिए, torque क्या होता है? Actually rotating effect को torque बोलते हैं हम. Torque will be equal to force into perpendicular distance, we will call F into R. करेक्ट ना? इसको एक्सपेंड करने के लिए क्या बोलते हैं हम, F R sin थीटा बोलते हैं. क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट है ये दोनों. करेक्ट ना? देखो, R डिस्टेंस इन दिस डायरेक्शन में है, F वेक्टर इन दिस डायरेक्शन में है. दिस इज F, दिस इज R. ये दोनों का बीच में एंगल कितना होता है, 180 डिग्री होता है. Here theta value 180 means F R sin 180. sin 180 क्या होता है, देखो sin ग्राफ लिखो, sin 0, sin maximum, sin minimum again, sin maximum, sin minimum again. The values you have to learn quickly. This is 0, this is 90, this is 180, this is 270, this is 360. Correct ना? 90 में maximum, that is +1. 270 में again maximum, but it is -1, opposite direction. 360 में, 180 में, 0 में साइन वैल्यू क्या होता है देखो, हॉरिजॉन्टल डायरेक्शन में है ना, इसलिए इधर साइन वैल्यू 0 होता है. क्या होता है इधर? 0. करेक्ट ना? दैट्स व्हाई साइन 180 विल बी क्या है? 0. 0 into anything will be, torque will be 0. Clear? Clear, right? Let me know. dA upon dt is equal to L divided by 2m. Okay, L value होता है mvr sin theta. Clear ना? Yes, that's great. Okay. We'll move to the last law, that is Kepler's third law of planetary motion. Actually, Kepler's third law of planetary motion क्या बोलता है ना? It is actually saying that time period के बारे में बात करते हैं हम इधर. Actually, we know the time period, right? Square of the, up to this point I explain you all. Square of the time period is proportional to the r to the power of 3 बोल दिया था मैंने, cube root of the distance from the sun. इधर r वैल्यू को थोड़ा चेंज कर से लिखते हैं हम. ओके, r वैल्यू वी आर गोइंग टू रिप्लेस विद ये सेमी मेजर एक्सिस लेते हैं हम by solving the equation. In normally in all the textbooks everywhere, if you are going to search means you will get a this circular motion के लिए Kepler's third law they are going to define. Okay, and while doing the derivation at one point क्या करता है, r वैल्यू को ये वैल्यू मानता है. करेक्ट ना? देयर इज अ डिस्टेंस, दैट्स इट. ओके, एंड टाइम पीरियड क्या होता है वो पूछ सकता है डिस्टेंस के वजह से. मान लो दिस इज द डिस्टेंस r है, r1, इसका टाइम पीरियड t1 है, एंड दिस इज द प्लैनेट 2, इसका डिस्टेंस r2 है, इसका टाइम पीरियड t2 होता है. लेट मी नो गाइस विच प्लैनेट, आई विल गिव द नेम p1 and p2, विच प्लैनेट हैविंग अ more time period. Means one complete round bar लिख के ಯಾವ planet ಜಾಸ್ತಿ time ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ, which planet will take more time to complete one revolution. That's it. ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ. Okay, here Kepler's third law is not a rocket science. Okay, simple है. Planet which revolve around the sun, its square of its time period is equal to cube root of its semi major axis. Okay, if you want to find out this equation means just do remember you have to do like this, t is equal to 2 pi r divided by v. इधर v orbital velocity लेना है क्योंकि which is actually revolving around the sun only. That's why you need to take orbital velocity. When you are going to take this one, no, you will get this equation. Square of the time period will be equal to cube root of its semi major axis. We can write like this also. T square is proportional to a to the power of 3. Clear? This is the third law. Hope it is clear to everyone. If it is clear means we'll start a new chapter, heat and thermodynamics. Heat and thermodynamics में कुछ बोलता हूं मैंने. We'll start. Yes, all about gravitation guys. Gravitation. Okay, once you go through the previous year questions, NEET and as well as JEE, and if you are facing any problem means please reach out me at any cost. I will try to solve the problems. Okay, yes, we'll start guys. Remaining all, what about getting the response from only remaining Chitradurga, Krishna, Rutuja, are you guys are understanding right? Hope it is clear. Okay, actually this chapter has to be completed from your end only. How I will complete? Just listen. Heat क्या होता है बोल दो. Actually this is the things means concept which we you people are reading this concept, major concept means small concept since from your basics, correct ना. मुझे आंसर चाहिए हीट क्या होता है. डोंट लुक एट दिस वन. ओके, इधर स्क्रीन में क्या है ना, उसको छोड़ दो, आपका लैंग्वेज में बोल दो हीट क्या होता है. हीट कैसे जनरेट होता है. I need answers. अरे यार. It's a form of energy travels from high temperature to low temperature. Aha, shabash. Okay, it's a form of energy. Good. We know one more point also. Work done, you know, right? Work done. This is also a form of energy. And you are saying heat is also a form of energy. Correct now? What are the major difference between these two? Work done and as well as the heat. These are also two. These two things also majorly energy only. Correct now? When we do work done होता है ना. हाँ, displacement in work done means it is a mechanical work. It will become under mechanical. But heat is a, yes, okay, heat is a non-mechanical thing. Non-mechanical one. Okay, it is not a mechanical problem, non-mechanical one. Actually, there is no actual movement of a things from one place to another place. Just energy will be carried from one point to another point without actual movement of a molecules. होता है, but air में and liquid में actually molecules also move, but in solid it won't move. मैंने बोल दूंगा, I will tell you, don't worry. देखो इधर, मान लो, just imagine guys, who is this? Okay, sorry for the disturbance, inconvenience. Okay, heat क्या होता है देखो, एक bowl है मेरे पास. This is the bowl which I had. ये bowl के अंदर completely water molecules है. क्या है? Water molecules. Suppose मान लो if you are going to disturb this water molecules, क्या कर दिया? Disturb कर दिया मैंने. Just you are going to shake this water molecule inside this bowl. क्या होता है? This water molecules are started to run from one point to another point to one more point, like this random motion लेता है. When they have started to move random motion, there is an molecule of friction will be exist between them. Correct now? This molecule of friction leads to develop, there is an means kind of क्या बोलते हैं, warmness inside the system. If you are going to find this is a system, means there is a warmness will be developed. Correct now? That warmness we called as an heat. Just simple mechanical energy में क्या करते हैं? We are going to rub our palm each other like this. Correct now? When we rub each other means our palm will become warm. In a similar way here also, when these molecules will be started to move either side, they will get some kinetic energy. क्या होता है? When they are moving, kinetic energy मिलता है उसको. Correct now? This kinetic energy will changes the system state. Correct now? If they are cool means they will become warm. That is known as the heat. Clear? Actually what you are saying, that is also correct only, right? Heat is a form of energy. It warms up the water here. Clear na? कोई problem नहीं. It's a form of energy, that's it. Correct na? It is developed due to random motion of a particle, means due to the kinetic energy of a particle inside the system. Okay, heat खत्म हो गया, simple था. Now coming to the point, temperature. क्या है temperature? Actually, temperature means this kinetic energy होता है. Each molecule have a kinetic energy. Here 100 molecules are there, means क्या है? 100 molecules. 100 molecules are also having the kinetic energy. Right? If you are going to measure the kinetic energy of all the molecules, if you are going to measure the kinetic energy of measurement of kinetic energy of all the molecules, then we will call this one as an temperature. Clear now? Right, what I'm saying? Temperature का meaning पता हो गया ना? Temperature means kinetic energy of all the molecules we called as an temperature. That's it. Okay, उसको measure करने के लिए हम एक instrument use करते हैं. We call that one as an thermo. क्या हो गया मुझे? I will write this one here. अरे यार, thermometer. Okay, thermometer is the instrument which used to measure the temperature. Clear ना? And heat को measure करने के लिए we use the SI unit, joule. There is no measurement, means measurement करने के लिए कोई device नहीं है heat को. Okay, joule is the SI unit for heat. Temperature में SI unit क्या होता है? Kelvin होता है. Okay, देखो इधर heat and temperature में क्या difference है? Heat means it's a form of energy which flows from the hotter region to the colder region always. Okay, temperature means degree of hotness or coldness, means it is nothing but measuring of kinetic energy of all the molecules. SI unit क्या होता है? heat को joules होता है. Temperature के लिए Kelvin, or else we are going to take the degree centigrade. Okay, and heat will always flows from hot area to the cold area, but temperature it is not flowing actually. It will be increases when we are going to heat the substance. It will be decrease when we are going to take the heat from the substance. Correct ना? This is the concept. And then next thing, मान लो इधर एक body है, ये इसका temperature है 50 degree centigrade. Body B है, इसका temperature है 40 degree centigrade. When we are going to keep these two bodies separately, the temperature will be remains the same with respect to the surrounding. Okay, if the surrounding के ऊपर depend होता है, correct ना? Right, what I'm saying? And becomes cool also if surrounding will be cool means. If you're going to make touch each other means क्या होता है? ये से B के ऊपर क्या होता है? Flow of heat start होता है. Higher heat region to lower heat region. Right? Now it will be start to move. Heat will be start to move from A to B. After some certain time, दोनों will have the same temperature. Temperature क्या होता है? Equal होता है दोनों में. Right? At this condition, we call this one as an equilibrium state. We call this one as an equilibrium state. Clear? Okay. छोड़ दो. Coming to the point actually. This is a very important thing. Thermometry, guys. Listen carefully. Thermometry क्या होता है? It's a branch actually. Thermometry. ये क्या है? Branch है. Here we are going to deal or measure the temperature of the substance. Substance का temperature measure करने के लिए क्या करते हैं हम? एक अलग branch है, RLS device है, उसको हम कहते हैं thermometry. Clear है ना? एक point का है. Why I'm running this one? No, don't feel bad. I'm going very fast means. Okay, simple सा है thermometry. And if you are not understood means keep the message in a text box. I will explain that one again. Cool. And then I already told you measurement of temperature के लिए we are using the thermometer. एक thermometer में different types of thermometers है. Means scales बहुत different है. कौन सा scales है बोलता हूँ देखो. Based on actually we are taking the scale based on the water. Water base में लेते हैं हम. क्या है water basis? देखो. Water will become ice. Correct ना? And also water become vapor some particular temperature में. Okay, if you cools down the water then it will become ice. At this time guys, ice होता है ना, at this time इसका temperature होता है सेल्सियस में. कौन सा स्केल में? सेल्सियस में 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. सुनो बहुत अच्छा है कहानी. 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस होता है. इफ द वाटर विल बी स्टार्ट टू बॉइल मींस ये बॉइलिंग पॉइंट होता है ना, इसको हम कहते हैं बॉइलिंग पॉइंट, इसको हम कहते हैं आइस पॉइंट. किधर? सेल्सियस में it will reach 100 degree centigrade. Further, if you're giving the heat to the water which is boiling, means the water will not means the temperature will not rise more than 100. Water will start to evaporate, that's it. Okay, 100 degrees Celsius is the last point of vaporization, means heating boiling point of water, that's it. In a similar way, different scales है इधर. In a similar way, Kelvin scale आता है. Kelvin scale में भी same कहानी है, but इधर टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस होता है ना. आइस सेल्सियस स्केल में 0 डिग्री था, आइस सेल्सियस स्केल में कितना 0 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, बट इन केल्विन स्केल इट विल शो आइस पॉइंट एज एन 273.15 Kelvin, 15 Kelvin. And when the water will start to boil, boiling point होता है ना, वो केल्विन स्केल में boiling point शो करता है 373.15 Kelvin. These are the units. Right, what I'm saying? Are you understanding right? Celsius scale हो गया, Kelvin scale हो गया. और एक स्केल आता है Fahrenheit scale. कौन सा? Fahrenheit scale. Here also we are measuring the same thing, ice point and as well as the boiling point. A ice point है, a boiling point है. Ice point in Fahrenheit scale, it will be 32 degree. Okay, and then ice point, boiling point क्या होता है इधर 212 units का होता है. This is Fahrenheit scale. Understanding what I'm saying? And last scale here I took here Römer scale. Newton scale है, बहुत कुछ है, scales बहुत है इधर temperature में. Okay, Römer scale. Römer also is a scale to measure the temperature. Okay, here in the Römer scale, ice point होता है ना, कौन सा point? Ice point. It will be similar like Celsius scale, 0 degree centigrade. But boiling point of ice, it shows at 80 degree centigrade. 80 degree centigrade में boiling point show करता है Römer scale. Fahrenheit scale will be show the boiling point of water at 212 degree, and Kelvin scale shows the boiling point of water at 373.15 Kelvin, and in Celsius scale में boiling point of water will be shown at 100 degrees Celsius. Now let me know, is there any doubt regarding about this different scales? Is there any doubt? I need answer from everyone. This is the last concept of the day. That's why. Hope it is understood, right? Okay, good, good. Next, देखो इधर, ये दोनों का बीच में कितना यूनिट्स होता है? कल क्लास कंटिन्यू करता हूं मैंने, ये लास्ट पॉइंट बोल दूंगा मैंने. ओके, सेल्सियस स्केल में 100 यूनिट्स होता है ये दोनों का बीच में. कितना? 100 units. In Kelvin scale also 273 to 373 means 100 units होता है. Correct now? And then in Fahrenheit scale, 212 minus 32 means is in between these two, 180 units होता है. 180 units. In Römer scale, it will be 80 units. Okay, up to this point, hope you all understood everything. Okay, and if you have any doubt, means please drop your doubts in a chat box. We'll continue this session by tomorrow. We'll continue this one in a tomorrow because already is late. That's why. If you have any doubt, means please drop your doubts in a chat box. Okay, or else you people can leave the class. Understood, right? I will explain this one tomorrow class. Okay, scale के बारे में कल बात करता हूं मैंने, and conversion and everything. Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you, Rutuja. Okay, we'll see you in our tomorrow class, guys. Until then, take care.